He's been dubbed the Dean of Southern Cuisine.
I kind of stand behind it, I believe that African Americans made a great contribution to food in America, not only because we were the ones in the kitchen doing the cooking, but also because Southern food is really the true, complete cuisine of America, from appetizer to dessert.
It's a title Savannah's own chef Joe Randall doesn't take lightly. Considered culinary royalty the world over, Chef Randall is a living legend. His style and technique has influenced generations of chefs near and far. And with more than 50 years of experience in the kitchen, he's witnessed and helped shape the evolution of the industry. When the Smithsonian's National Museum of African American History and Culture opens on the National Mall in Washington, D.C. next week, he's one of the faces you'll see.
I tell people, if you hang around long enough, somebody will say something nice about you. So here they are, recognizing not just me, but people who have made a contribution to food in America. Wonderful friends of mine like Leah Chase from Dookie Chase in New Orleans, Edna Lewis, the grand dame of Southern cooking, and Patrick Clark, who was a wonderful chef in New York City and defined some of what was considered American regional cooking.
This cover of Cuisine Noir will be included in a montage of magazines for a film produced by the Smithsonian Channel about African American cuisine. A colander he's used for the past 40 years will also be a part of a permanent display. So will his book, A Taste of Heritage.
The book it's almost 20 years old. I wrote the book as a follow-through to a book that a friend of mine wrote called 15 Master Chefs Reveal Their Secret. So there are about 200 recipes of my own in there and about 100 recipes from these other wonderful chefs from around the country.
Though he's often praised for his Southern style, his love for cooking actually started up north when he was just a boy in Pittsburgh, no less. In fact, he credits his uncle Richard Ross, a restaurateur and caterer, with giving him a tease for the business.
So every summer I would go to see my family and spend time with Uncle Dick, and he would say, come on, hang out with me today. Well, I knew I was going to get something to eat, and I like to eat, so there I go.
He would soon work his way through the ranks, from Air Force line kitchens to executive chef in some of the best restaurants in the country, including the award-winning Cloister in Buffalo, New York.
When I was in Buffalo, the Cloister was one of the top 100 restaurants in the country. And we cooked for everybody that came to Buffalo to entertain. Frank Sinatra, Liberace.
Even Frankie Valli and Wolfman Jack. His journey ultimately led him to the hostess city and the Savannah College of Art and Design, where he briefly served as Director of Food Services before opening his own cooking school on Waters Avenue. It's here where he says he gets the most satisfaction, cooking, sharing stories, and connecting with people over food.
As a chef, the true reward is having other people enjoy what you prepared with your hands. And so to prepare a meal and to hear the oohs and ahs, sometimes it's the silence that you get when the food gets in front of them. They're busy eating, they don't have time to talk.